Alex Pereira one-punch KOs Jamahal. I thought this fight was at least going to go to the second round, and boy was I wrong. Now, I got the pick right, but I did not expect it to be this early. But when the fight started, Jamahal had his right hand down lower than it should have been. When you fight Alex Pereira, you know that left hand is lethal. You have to keep your hands pinned to your chin, glued to your chin. Choose whatever saying you want. It is imperative you have the tightest defense you've ever had in your life. And when Jamahal was holding his hands out fairly wide and leaving openings, I just thought Alex Pereira was going to catch him. And there was a weird groin kick, which I thought just tapped the groin. Herb Dean jumps in once again when he didn't need to because it was just a light tap. And he doesn't jump in when he should do at times. I mean, everybody talks about that in regards to Herb Dean, but it is what it is. Alex Pereira actually told him, no, it's cool. And then he steps forward, lands a lead hook slash uppercut, and Jamahal goes down. And Alex Pereira's celebration was classic. He just threw his hands down, kind of with a grin on his face. I mean, Alex Pereira has that stone-cold look every time he does anything. Like, his facial expression never changes. But it was kind of like hey, you thought this was my biggest challenge? You thought this guy was going to knock me out? Have a look at him. Sort of thing. It was pretty hilarious. And I appreciate that Jamahal was prepared to lay it all on the line. He was being confident, yes, and that's what we wanted. But I don't know how he thought he was going to fight Alex Pereira without his hands being super tight to his chin. Like, again, that is just rule number one. But whatever, it is what it is. Now, the biggest story for me is that Alex Pereira could actually fight at UFC 301. And he mentioned heavyweight. He said the UFC can do whatever they want. They run the business. There's a lot of time that goes into promotion and everything, but I'd like to fight at heavyweight. Now, is he once again mentioning the possibility of Tom Aspinall? Because that has been floating around this year. Now, if Alex Pereira was to do that, fight Tom Aspinall or fight Magomed Ankalaev, although that's actually scratched that idea. That's not going to happen because of Ramadan. At least I don't believe it will. If he does do that, you have to give Alex Pereira tremendous credit just for taking the fights in the first place. I mean, to have that kind of quick turnaround, unbelievable. Especially at a division like light heavyweight, where we need to see how this plays out because, given how thin UFC 301 is, it seems like something the UFC would definitely look at, having having Alex Pereira headline the card, because why not? The biggest star in Brazil currently, and he didn't even get touched against Jamahal. So it makes all the sense in the world to me, but who is it going to be against? Again, could they get Magomed Ankalaev to make that kind of turnaround? Can they get a heavyweight fight for him? Would it be Tom Aspinall? Who knows? But Alex Pereira just extends his legacy even further. And, you know, I got a lot of my picks right on this card, but I did not pick the correct rounds, which is actually, it's something that I'm usually better at. I'm usually better at picking the exact rounds fights are going to go, rather than picking the exact winners sometimes. And this time it was the other way around, so go figure. But MMA is such a crazy sport, and I think, as somebody who has watched every single pay-per-view for the last, God, I've forgotten how many years, 10, 12 years. There were a few years that I missed a few, but ever since I started being a hardcore fan, I haven't missed a single event, let alone a pay-per-view. This, I think, has got to be the best. There was, we'll talk about the fights that didn't quite live up to the hype, but this was super impressive from all the fighters. And Alex Pereira, again, he just extends his legacy. So let me know what you guys thought down below about the card. More videos coming soon about the biggest stories coming out of the event. Catch you guys later. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more, as always.